It's Pastor Amy Wilson Phelps from St. Paul's United Methodist Church in El Paso, Texas. We are coming to you live from the parsonage. I have here two of my favorite readers, Natalie and Augie, and we are so excited to be with you tonight. So if you want to let us know when you are here, we will be glad to say hello to you when you join us. We've been doing some fun things over the past few weeks. What's one of the favorite things that you've done?
We've been having fun. We've been nice and good.
You've been nice and good, but what have you been doing in the backyard?
Playing in the pool.
Yeah.
And
Hi, we're so glad you're here. If you will let us know that you're here, we'll say hello to you. We are so excited. We have been sharing some time in the backyard. And we have been swimming in the swimming pool, and it's been really great. We're going to do a few different things tonight. We are going to share several of our favorite stories. We have a favorite story about dinosaurs that Augie's going to help me read. And then we'll move into our story from Mark chapter 5. And then we have another story to finish up our time together. So again, welcome. Glad you are here. Mamo is watching. Say hi, Mamo.
Hi, Mamo.
So glad you're here, Mamo. Okay, so we're going to start with dinosaurs. Everybody knows that Augie loves dinosaurs. So this is a book called Rumble with the Dinosaurs, and Augie's going to help us read it today. Right, Augie? You ready? Eucephalophalus stomps along, swinging its heavy tail, and a terrifying roar rings out when Tyrannosaurus Rex is coming. So Augie has sounds for Eucephalophalus. Augie, can you find the Eucephalophalus? Yes, and Tyrannosaurus Rex. So let's show our friends. We think this one looks kind of like an Ankylosaurus, which is Augie's favorite. And then, of course, you have the famous T-Rex as well. The next page, we have two more friends. Diplodocus plots past on its big elephant-like feet. And here comes Stegosaurus, bigger than a bus with its large bony plates along its back. So can you find Diplodocus? There you go. Make the sound. Yeah, and then the Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus is also one of Augie's favorites. So we're going to show you the pictures here. We're so glad that you're with us. We hope you'll let us know that you're here so we can say hello. Augie, let's focus on the next one. Ichthyosaurus swims through the ocean searching for squid and fish to eat. Anthrophophilus stands very still and listens out for enemies. So can you find the Ichthyosaurus? Augie, can you find the Ichthyosaurus? Where is it? Right there. And Saurophilus? Where's Saurophilus? What does that one look like?
It looks like a tail.
I think it kind of looks like a unicorn. It has a horn coming out of its head, and the paleontologist said that it actually had a bone coming out of its skull. Augie, let's look at the next one. A huge Spinosaurus staggers through the hot, steamy swamp, and big and bold Triceratops is ready to charge at anything in its way. So where's the Spinosaurus? He's going to find the Spinosaurus for us. There it is. And what about the...
But doesn't make a loud noise.
What about the Triceratops? Can we try that one? Where is it? Yeah.
You have that one.
Whose favorite dinosaur is the Triceratops?
Daddy's.
Yeah, Daddy's. That's right. Okay. Next one. Augie, can you sit back and read the next one? Pterodactyl swoops through the air, screeching loudly. And with its extra long neck, Brachiosaurus towers above most other dinosaurs. So where's the pterodactyl?
What's that one?
Where's the pterodactyl, honey? Yeah. And where's the Brachiosaurus? It's another Brachiosaurus. There we go. So that is a book about Augie's favorite dinosaurs. Let's show them the pictures. You have the pterodactyl and the Brachiosaurus. Yes, sir?
Difficult to push that one. Difficult to shoot.
Okay, one more. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to turn to our Bible story. Why don't we sit back up in our places so everybody can see? You skip a little bit off? So we are continuing through the gospel stories, and right now we're in the Gospel of Mark. And one of the things that the Gospel of Mark highlights is the teaching ministry and the healing ministry of Jesus. And so we have the story from Mark chapter 5 about Jairus' daughter who was very ill, and we're going to find out what happens to her. And then we're going to talk about another healing story of Jesus as well. So we are looking at the Bible storybook, and we highly recommend it. It's from Deep Blue, which is a children's line from Cokesbury. So again, we're in Mark chapter 4. We're so glad you're with us, and we hope you'll let us know that you're here so we can say hello. So when Jesus arrived at the lakeshore, a crowd of people were waiting for him, and everyone crowded around Jesus. Jairus, an important leader, came rushing up to Jesus. He fell down at Jesus' feet. "Jesus," cried Jairus, "my daughter is really sick. Please come make her better." Jesus and his disciples followed Jairus to his house, and while they were walking, some of Jairus' friends stopped them. Jesus and Jairus stopped walking to listen to the friends. "Your daughter is dead," said the friends. "Jesus doesn't need to come anymore." That's so sad, right? Could you sit back a little bit, Augie, so Natalie can see? That's so sad, right?
I can see now.
But Jesus shook his head and said, "No, don't be afraid. Keep trusting." Jesus took two of his helpers and went to Jairus' daughter. She was lying on a bed, and her mother stood beside the bed crying. "Why are you crying?" asked Jesus. "The child is not dead. She is only sleeping." Then Jesus took the girl's hand and said, "Little girl, get up." And the little girl got up and began to walk around. So Jesus healed the little girl. Isn't that a great story? Who takes care of you when you're sick?
Mom and Dad.
Mommy and Daddy, right? And so,
God.
and God, and that's exactly what happens for the little girl, right? Her daddy took care of her by going to Jesus, and Jesus healed her. Well, another cool story that happens in the Gospel of Mark, right here in the middle of this story, is the story of a woman who was sick for a really long time, 12 years. And she was in that crowd that we just read about. And she touched Jesus because she knew that Jesus would heal her. She even said, "I will be healed if I can just touch him." And so that's what she did, and she was healed. And that's what I'm going to be talking about on Sunday. So we hope you'll come back to our St. Paul's United Methodist Church Facebook page then as I go live to share that sermon. So our final reading today is called Interrupting Chicken. Interrupting Chicken. It is by David Ezra Stein, and we are excited to share that with you tonight. Are y'all ready? Okay.
Oh, it's so silly.
Yes, it is. Can you sit back just a little bit? Thank you. It was bedtime for the little red chicken. Do y'all have a bedtime? Do y'all have a bedtime? What happens at bedtime? Yeah, we read stories together. Okay, so Papa Chicken's going to talk. Let's listen to what he says. "Okay, my little chicken," said Papa. "Are you all ready to go to sleep?" "Yes, Papa, but you forgot something." "What's that?" asked Papa. "A bedtime story." Do we like to read bedtime stories?
I do.
Yes, we do. There's Papa Chicken. There's the bedroom. "All right," said Papa, "I'll read one of your favorites. And of course, you are not going to interrupt the story tonight, are you?" "Oh, no, Papa. I'll be good." Do you sometimes interrupt the stories when we're reading?
No.
Oh, sometimes you do, but that is okay. Okay, let's put your legs down so we can read together, please. So, Papa Chicken is reading the story of Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel were very hungry deep in the woods when they found a house made of candy. Nibble, nibble, nibble. They began to eat the house until the old woman who lived there came out and said, "What lovely children. Why don't you come inside?" They were just about to follow her when out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't go in, she's a witch." So Hansel and Gretel didn't. The end. That's what the little red chicken said. She jumped into the story. She interrupted her dad and she jumped into the story and she told him not to go in. Chicken. "Yes, Papa? You interrupted the story. Try not to get so involved. I'm sorry, Papa, but she really was a witch. Well, you're supposed to be relaxing so you can fall asleep. Let's try another story, said the little chicken. I'll be good this time. So this is Little Red Riding Hood. But first, let's see. Papa and little chicken talking to each other. Good. Okay, Augie, let's read the next story. The next story is Little Red Riding Hood. Are you ready? Augie, can you back up just a little bit? Okay. Yeah. Take this basket of goodies to Grandma, said Little Red Riding Hood's mother. But don't stray from the path. The woods are full of danger. Red Riding Hood skipped along through the deep woods. By and by, she met a wolf who wished her good morning, and she was about to answer him. Let me show you this one. Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf. And she was about to answer him when out jumped a little red chicken. And she said, don't talk to strangers. So Little Red Riding Hood didn't. The end. Oh no, the little red chicken interrupted the story again so that Little Red Riding Hood wouldn't get stuck with that big bad wolf. Oh, Aunt Lily is here and Rachel is here. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. I love you.
Yeah. Chicken. Yes, Papa. You did it again. You interrupted 2 stories and you're not even sleepy. Sounds like somebody else I know sometimes. I know, Papa. I'm sorry, but he was a mean old wolf. Yes, said Papa, but get back into bed. Okay, Papa, let's try one more story. I promise I'll be good. So they're going to read the story of Chicken Little. So here they are talking. Augie, can you back up just a little bit? There we go. Yeah, we love the story of Chicken Little, don't we? That's a good movie on Netflix, too.
Is his name Chicken Little?
Chicken Little. Chicken Little was hit on the head by an acorn. The sky is falling, she thought. She was about to run off and warn Goosey, Lucy, and Ducky Lucky, and Henny Penny, and everyone on the farm that the sky was falling. This is Chicken Little. Oh, sit up. We need to be kind. So guess what happens? Can you sit up a little bit?
What happened?
She was about to warn everyone on the farm that the sky was falling when out jumped a little red chicken. And she said, don't panic. It was just an acorn. So the little chicken didn't. And the end. There we go. The end. Yes. Chicken, said Papa. You did it again. Oh, Papa, I couldn't let that little chicken get all upset over an acorn. Please read one more story, and I promise I'll fall asleep. But Chicken, said Papa, we are out of stories. Oh, no, I can't go to sleep without a story, Papa. Then, said Papa, yawning, why don't you tell me a story? Can you back up a little bit, sweetheart? Me tell a story? Said Little Red Chicken. Okay, Papa. Here we go. So here we are. You can see Papa is very, very sleepy. Yes. Bedtime for Papa by Chicken. Once there was a little red chicken who put her Papa to bed. She read 100 stories. She even gave him warm milk, but nothing worked. He stayed wide awake. So here's the, yeah, that's right. She's reading a book. She even drew the book. She drew the illustrations for the book. He stayed wide awake. Oh, fell asleep. Look at that. Everybody's sleeping. Papa? Oh, guess what? He really is sleeping. Good night, Papa. Look how cozy they are right there. Look at that. Yeah. The end. Yeah, now they're cuddling. Natalie says that was lovely. We're so glad you are all with us today. And next week we will continue reading stories. We're actually going to read a story about Mother Mary when she was getting ready to become the mother of baby Jesus. And so we can share that story. That's usually a story that we read around Christmas time, but we're going to read it together next week, along with some of our other favorite books. So thank you all for coming. Everybody wave. Have a great night. So glad you were with us. Grace and peace to you.